Hey, I'm Dan with Memphis Fence, and today we're going to talk about treated pine and what it actually is good for. Last time we kind of talked bad about treated pine. We want to give it a chance to redeem itself. So we already know treated pine is resistant to the effects of moisture because it is treated. It's economical. If you have a privacy fence that's going behind trees, a bunch of shrubs that you're not really going to see it, who cares if it moves? Save yourself the money. You can run cedar up to the edges of your trees and then swap the treated pine behind them and you're not going to see it anyway. Just remember, treated pine will move. So it's going to warp and bow and twist and everything like we talked about last time. But if it's hidden, it doesn't matter. So we do use treated pine for runners on most of our privacy fence. Western red cedar is an option. These treated pine runners cost about half as much as the Western red cedar runners do. They work fine. They've served us well for a long time, so that's why we use them. On any of our fence, with any runners, we stagger the joints, so we don't put all three joints of the runner on one post. You'll never see one of our fences with an 8-foot section of it that gets blown out from the wind or anything like that. Currently, we're going through the last of the treated pine posts that we're gonna offer. We've used them for a lot of years and they've served us well, but it could be better. We strive to be the best, and so we're making changes to improve. Normally, when you install a fence, the posts are going to be the first thing to fail. They're constantly in contact with the ground, and moisture is what kills any type of wood. It's a brand new post, and it's already bowed. We throw a lot of them away. We're not going to install this post on anyone's fence. It's going to go in the trash can, but this is an example of what they do. This is what we're going to. This is called a Postmaster. It's specifically built for wood fence, has a higher wind load rating. Of course, it's metal, so it's not going to bow, it's not going to twist, crack, anything like that. When it comes time to replace the boards and the runners on your fence, you will still be able to use these existing posts. So it's going to... Typically, we do not use cedar posts, but we have used them in the past and we've never had any issues with it. Here's an example of a Western red cedar post and what it would look like. 6x6 rough cut. They look really nice if you have a fence that has exposed post instead of having treated pine and cedar kind of mixed together. This cedar is not going to like constant contact with moisture, so if you're going to put the post in the ground, you're going to want to put a nice gravel bed underneath them, maybe treat the bottom of the post with something, or you could use pea gravel like we'll talk about in a minute with the ranch fence. This material is what we would use to install a ranch fence. As I said before, the treated pine is going to be a lot more affordable. It does really well in an agricultural setting. If the posts move a little bit or the rails move a little bit, it's not going to be as big of a deal there as it would be in a privacy fence. It's not going to make a farm fence look terrible if the rails get a little bow to them. When we install these treated pine posts for a ranch fence, we put them in pea gravel, so that allows all the moisture to wick away from the post and really help them to last longer. Also, if you hit it with a tractor or something like that, you can easily straighten the post instead of having to redo a concrete footing that's down there.